Hey Marshall student, are you bored of Zooming every week?
Yeah? Get out.
Are you bored of being on your phone and doing nothing with no physical movement?
Yeah. Yeah. Get away from me.
Are you lonely? Do you need a friend?
Yeah. Get away.
Hey, grab this and watch what happens next.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Well, forget being alone, you got me. Your pet and best friend. I am here to play and have fun. What a nice lad. Well, now it's time for the event of the evening. Give it up for the host.
Hello, Barristers. I'm Jeffrey Canova, and get ready for the latest news on this week's episode of Campus News.
And I'm Michaela. We are here bringing you the latest news that matters to John Marshall High School and its surrounding communities.
Yes, let's first start off with some positivity for the brain. A healthy dose of serotonin by some of the most unsung heroes in our lives. It's all about the cats, dogs, and everything in between.
Here's Isaac Gonzaga, the sassy duck, quacking it up with a tiny clever cat and a large bearded dragon.
Hello, everybody. My name is Isaac, and today I am accompanied here with Daniel Alvarez and Angeline Romero. To the Marshall community, I know that quarantine has been rough on all of us, to say the least. However, it's those friends that have been there for us this entire time. And now let's begin with the story, Daniel.
So for me, I have my two cats, Shadow and Nectar, but we just call them Blackie and Princess. Blackie's a black cat, Princess is a tiger cat. We've had them for about 7 years now, and they're just very relaxing and calming, and have been with me through all my ups and downs. Being at home with my cats has just been a real stress reliever and very reassuring. I'm grateful to have both of my amazing cats by my side during my good times and my bad times.
This is Daily. She is a bearded dragon. She loves to be around people. She's gonna be 2 in April. She likes to sleep on my bed with stuffed animals. So she's kind of like just a little human too. She makes my experience a lot better. Like doing homework or just, like things get stressful. And she likes to sleep like on top of me. So we just like relax. And she likes to watch movies. So she's like really calming and helpful.
That was absolutely brilliant. Special shout out not only to Blackie and Princess as well as Danny, but to all of our Marshall pets for keeping our community safe and happy throughout these hard times.
You're here! Oh my god! Here, Paul. Sit. Speak. Speak. Speak.
What's good?
I feel much better after seeing all these cute and furry barristers.
Did you know there have been studies that show owners look a lot like their pets? Crazy, right? I would have never thought to look like my pet dog.
Wow, I did notice that today. Oh my gosh, you do look like... No. I'm not here to make you laugh. That's why we have a spin-off of last episode's Teachers React.
Here we have a couple of Marshall teachers, Mr. Boyd and Miss Lemus, with some videos and memes to make students laugh, or at least try to.
Welcome to Students React. I'm here, your host, Mr. Boyd, and my wonderful co-host, Dr. Lemus.
It's just Miss Lemos.
Oh, Miss Lemos. Okay.
Yes.
We have with us today Michaela, Natalie, Lola and Rafa. You guys ready to experience what teachers find amusing?
Absolutely.
Sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes your first video deep down the internet. Feast your eyes. Optimize for video.
Cracking Lola up already.
I'm just building up the anticipation. Here it comes. You ready?
Degrees. Yes. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your first video to consider.
I'll tell you what you do. You just take them dang old spark plugs out in that little hole. You just put a little hole around there, just like Bobby intercepts. I could go boom, boom, just like that. I've been calling y'all people for better than a month now. Grab at y'all every time that dang old dog crossed these start yapping his jaw 24 hours a day. And nobody answered. You called. How you supposed to come out there to do anything about that dog if you're just gonna get a dang old computer? Ain't gonna come over here and just shut that dang old dog up.
I love this show. That's a good show.
I thought it was cool. I don't know. I'm not.
Your challenge is gonna be making Rafa react.
Rafa, what did you think of the video?
It was very, how could you say that? Interesting.
This video needs no explanation. Let's go.
Caroline, oh, keep my name out of your thin mouth. What did Caroline do? She stole my broccoli, casserole recipe 8 years ago, and claimed it was hers. She claimed it was hers. No, you're not talking about it. Might be from Caroline. No, she a crazy lady. She's a rotten recipe stealing Doris. Careful who your friends are.
Surprised you guys know what that is.
I don't really know. I didn't think it was funny, but thinking about how you guys thought it was funny made me laugh in my head, I guess.
That's a good place to laugh when you know, when you need to laugh.
It was interesting. I guess you could say that.
If we don't take him down quick. I think it's a pretty good plan. We should be able to pull it off this time. What do you think, Abdul? Can you give me a number crunch real quick?
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm coming up with 32.33, repeating, of course, percentage of survival.
Oh, that's a lot better than we usually do.
All right, chums up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
Oh my god, he just ran in.
Leroy Jenkins.
The question, Chutiwa, was that funny?
Yes, Leroy Jenkins, that got me.
The mere recitation of Leroy Jenkins did that to you?
Absolutely.
I think for looks, you and Raphael got the winning looks like, huh? So
are we back?
Raphael's like, sure.
Sure, yeah.
We don't have anything else better to do.
Oh.
This concludes the Teacher Emergency Broadcasting Network of What We Think is Funny.
We hope that you have laughed as hard and loud as we have.
We'd like to thank our guests today, Rafa, Lola, Chudiwat, Michaela, and Natalie.
Wow. I don't know if I should laugh at the teachers waiting for the students' reactions or the students that still have the straight faces.
And not the videos.
Maybe we should just move on.
Well, Barristers, as you saw, the teachers struggled just a bit, but you know who has 10 times the struggle? Decathletes!
If you do not get the pun, teams have to compete against each other based on 10 events, 6 written tests, an essay, a speech, an interview, and a super quiz. Now here's Oliver Plath presenting our illustrious team.
Hello, this is Oliver Plath reporting for Campus News. Today I'm here with Mr. Badiak and the Academic team. Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate the acknowledgement, and we appreciate being on your show. You guys do a great job.
Okay, so Mr. Badiak, I had a couple questions for you. Is there any way you can tell us about the team's most recent accomplishments?
So most recently, they made it to state. And every year, our goal is just to make it to the state championship. So they came in third place in the district competition, which is about 50 LAUSD schools. We are incredibly proud of being in third place and making it to state, and then hoping to get even farther.
That's awesome. What can you say about the growth of the Academic team over the years? I know you guys have been winning a lot of awards recently, and has it always been this way?
Coach Jones would know more about the overall growth. He has led the seniors on this team since their freshman year.
Interesting. Yes. Marshall has historically been a very good team. There's been national awards. We've won the entire nation twice and the online competition 4 times. It's a long history of real amazing success.
And he's really been the rock that has held this together and rebuilt an incredible Academic program.
Well, I'd like to ask you guys some questions as well. You know, whoever wants to answer me can answer. What made you guys decide to join the team?
Well, for me, my father was in an academic decathlon, and my school back in like the 80s kicked his school's. They like trounced him. So when he found out I was going to this school, he said, "Oh," he told me that story. So I decided to join.
Yeah. So what made me join decathlon was actually Langston. He was about to sign up, and then he told me about it, so I decided to join. It was just my freshman year. I didn't know what I was getting into, but I'm glad that I stumbled into Jones's room. And then later on, I realized that my dad was also in decathlon.
I was coerced into joining. It was a part of a 3-month recruitment plan by Azucena, Langston, and Mr. Jones. I knew several of the people on the team already, but I wasn't like really close friends with them, except for Langston. So I decided to stop by the meeting, and I actually ended up really liking the environment, and I just fell in love with it ever since.
It's awesome. Okay. What is your favorite part about being on the Academic team?
Definitely the community. Definitely. When I first joined the Academic decathlon team, I was very shy. I didn't know anyone. I came from a private background. This is the first time I've ever been to a public school. After maybe a week, I just started getting close to these guys. And it's one of the things I look forward to every day, especially now with COVID.
I mean, I would say I've only been here for 2 years, but one thing I really did enjoy is just the competition aspect. You know, this is definitely one of the, like, historically one of the better programs in the nation. And just knowing that, like, every time I go out there, I've got another 8 people who always have my back whenever it comes to this stuff. These people put in a lot of work, and they've really shown me a lot in terms of, like, how to cultivate better study habits in order to, you know, obviously get better scores. I mean, it would have to be the team environment, the competition, and obviously, lastly, the people. You know, I wouldn't trade any of it for the world. I absolutely love these guys.
It's amazing. Well, can I ask you guys about COVID now that, you know, there's no more in-person competitions? How's that like?
So now we're just taking a bunch of tests online, and we do Zoom call interviews, Zoom call speeches. It's actually a little less pressure. It's change.
And I would definitely say, like, this year it's my first year actually being on the A team, and I was really looking forward to giving my speech in front of an audience. Unfortunately, though, because of COVID, I wasn't able to.
I'm so sorry about that. Thanks so much for your time, guys. Thanks for your answers. Good luck to you all. Have a good one. Stay safe.
All right. Thank you.
As you can see, our team is one of the strongest in the state.
Yes, they took matters into their own hands, like Wanda took.
Hey! No spoilers.
It's
Please.
already been a week.
Okay, well, I guess. Now here is Danielle and others sharing their thoughts on the WandaVision finale and the black and white 2021 film, Malcolm and Marie.
Hey, I'm Danielle.
I'm Ruby.
And I'm Katie.
And we are Entertainment Review. Today I'm going to be talking about the brand new TV show WandaVision. This show is a sort of romance mystery that takes place in the suburbs of New Jersey.
It all happens after Marvel's Avengers Endgame, and it is a continuation of where our heroes Wanda Maximoff and Vision are now, going into depth about their relationship. It starts off as a fun and light TV show that really becomes a show of mystery and unanswered questions. I overall really like this show because it has the action and suspense that I enjoy, with characters from movies that I both know and love. I rate this show an 8 out of 10. The new episode is released every Friday. You can find the series on Disney Plus, and I hope you guys fall in love with it just as many other viewers and fans have.
I'll be reviewing the 4-time Golden Globe nominated movie, A Promising Young Woman. Starring Carey Mulligan, this rated R film tells the story of 30-year-old Cassie Thomas on a path to avenge her dead best friend who was the victim of a violent sexual assault in college. Using her cunning wit, Cassie scares straight men who falsely call themselves good guys on a path for an even greater revenge. Although this film deals with very serious and dark topics such as rape and suicide, it's extremely relevant and shines a spotlight on the many cracks in our broken legal system. Written, produced, and directed by Emerald Fennell, this women-led Black comedy thriller will suck you in and make you second-guess everything. I would definitely give this film a 9 out of 10. You can stream A Promising Young Woman on Amazon. I'll be talking about Malcolm and Marie, a brand new movie on Netflix. Malcolm and Marie is a 2021 American black and white romantic drama. This film stars John David Washington and Zendaya as the title characters, who also helped produce the film. The film is centered around a writer-director and his girlfriend, whose relationship is tested on the night of his latest film premiere. Smoldering tensions and painful revelations push them towards a romantic reckoning. This film is beautifully set up, having just 2 actors throughout the whole film and only being filmed at one location. I highly recommend this film to those who like romantic drama, but do keep in mind that it is rated R. Overall, I'll give this film a 9 out of 10. We hope you guys enjoy watching.
It's Women's History Month. Here are some amazing women who have had a greater impact on our everyday lives than we may have failed to recognize before.
March is Women's History Month, and at this time, we're commemorating and encouraging the study, observance, and celebration of the vital role of women in history. We celebrate Women's History Month to remind ourselves of the accomplishments of women throughout the years to culture and society. From science to politics, it's a chance to reflect on the trailblazing women who lead the way for change.
Dolores Huerta is a key figure in the Latinx community who was a labor activist and a leader of the mid-1900s Chicano civil rights movement. Born in New Mexico but raised in California, Huerta encountered discrimination early in her life, from her teacher accusing her of cheating because her essays were too good, to her brother being beaten for wearing a zoot suit. She became a teacher, but the hungry children of farm workers made her want to do more. In 1955, she co-founded the Community Service Organization. Through this, she met Cesar Chavez, and in 1962, they founded the National Farm Workers Association. Huerta was instrumental in organizing the 1965 Delano strike of grape workers and led another consumer boycott of grapes in 1975. Throughout her activist years, she fought vigorously for safer working conditions, unemployment and healthcare benefits, voter registration, and won herself many honors, including the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2015.
I miss life before quarantine.
And so do I. And I also emotionally miss Coach Bob. So, before Jeffrey starts to cry, we better pass it off to Lola and Nat, who have a video to honor his memory.
On February 23, 2021, Marshall lost one of its most beloved staff members when Robert Bob Avila passed away. Bob worked at Marshall for over 30 years as a volleyball and basketball coach and a special education assistant. Bob started coaching volleyball and basketball at Marshall in the late 1980s when he helped Coach Wendy Triplett win city titles in volleyball and basketball.
For the past 30 years, Bob has been a big part of the Marshall community, whether he was waiting for students to arrive in buses at 7 a.m. or staying until 9 p.m. coaching a volleyball or basketball game. Bob gave so much to Marshall, and we can never thank him enough for all his contributions. Rest in peace to a true Marshall legend.
Thank you, Barristers, for joining us today. Have an amazing and socially distanced weekend.